This video is going to go through the procedure for the borax crystals lab. So just as a reminder for safety, you have to wear your goggles and use caution around the hot plate and when handling the heated glassware. Just remember that this lab has to be done after completing practices part 1 and 2. Here are all the materials that you're going to need for the lab. This is what's listed in your in the lab sheet. The only thing not there is the pair of scissors, because the pipe cleaners and string will already be cut for you. And it says stirring rod. You'll either have a stirring rod or you'll just have a spoon to stir with. So the first thing to do is to turn on the hot plate and let that heat up. Make sure the little green line or green light is on, not the stir. Make sure you're using the hot plate side. Fill your beaker up with water and then put that on the hot plate to heat up. While that's heating, you can take your pipe cleaner and arrange it into any shape you want that's appropriate. So you can be as creative as you want, or you can just make a circle, or pretty much anything. After you have the shape that you want, you're going to tie the string to your pipe cleaner, and the other part is going to go onto the pencil so that it's hanging down. To make your solution, you want to pour borax into the beaker of water, about 1 spoonful at a time, and you want to stir it after each addition. You're going to keep doing that until you see a little bit of borax that's left undissolved at the bottom of your beaker. I know this is a little cloudy and it's hard to see, but there's a little bit of borax undissolved on the bottom here. You don't want to keep going until there's too much undissolved borax in your beaker, or your crystals are going to form down here at the bottom of your beaker instead of on your pipe cleaner. So when you have all of the solution made, when you have a little bit of borax down at the bottom, you're going to remove it from the hot plate using your hot hands and just place it on the lab table right next to the hot plate. You're going to put your pipe cleaner that's hanging from your pencil into the beaker of solution, and when you do this, you want to make sure that the entire pipe cleaner is under the water, and you want to make sure that your pipe cleaner is not touching the sides of the beaker or anything else. For the last step in day 1, you want to label your beaker and then put it to the back of the lab tables against the wall, and just keep it there overnight until day 2. On day 2, when you come in, you're going to take your pipe cleaner. It should look a little bit different from what it looks like in the picture. And you're going to take it out of the solution and put it just dangling in an empty 1,000 milliliter beaker, and you'll leave that there again overnight, and then the next day you can take it home or whatever you want to do after it's been checked off.